guys? This is Brandon with the Football Frame of Mind podcast, man. It is awesome to be back here. We have a really good video today. We're going to be talking about some college football video game talk, all kinds of information about like past, present, and what we're going to be expecting here in the near future. But before we get into all that, I want to start out by saying thank you to all of our loyal subscribers, man. I'm grateful for all the hard work and just the time that you guys could put in to just watch us and just leaving us feedback and liking our videos, leaving comments, subscribing, things like that. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. We've been doing this since June of last year. We're about 17,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Like, every like means something. Every subscription means something. Every comment, whether it be good comments or bad comments, they mean something. So I just want to express my gratitude towards you guys and thank you for the ones who have been with us this entire way. And man, if this is your first time watching this video and you like college football content, NFL content, anything like that, man, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. You can't ever go wrong with subscribing. We have all kinds of football content. Like I said, pro, college, shorts, top fives, top tens, discussions, all that good stuff. And once you subscribe, don't forget that bell notification as well, so you don't miss a beat. As soon as you hit that, whether it be shorts, videos, posts, anything like that, you'll get an instant notification, so you'll never miss any of our content. But before I go any further, I need to let you guys in on something. We had a recent development as of late. Cam, co-founder of this podcast, he's going to be leaving. He's stepping away from the podcast. He's got a lot going on. And he needs to prioritize his life and his mental health and things like that. And hey, all power to him, because look, Cam has been holding it down for us since June. He's been editing our videos. He's been posting for us. He's been handling social media. He's been making sure we were on all audio platforms, making sure we had merch out there. Pretty much almost all the operations were running through him with the last 8, 9, 10 months, whatever the case may be. And man, I really would appreciate if you guys would just keep him in your prayers. Man, show Cam some love in the comments. Man, he is one of the biggest reasons why we're even a thing, why we've even made it this far. So man, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for all of your hard work. We're going to keep things going on our end, but man, without you and your hard work and dedication, this would not be a thing. So thank you, brother. Love you, brother. Like I said, guys, keep him in your prayers. Show him some love in the comments. Moving forward, I will be running the channel, whether it be editing videos, social media, all those things that I stated previously, I'm going to be handling now. We're going to keep rolling. We're not going to shut down. We're not going to stop operation. We're going to just keep going up, and we're going to make him proud, man. We're going to continue to put out good content. Can you continue to put out a good product? And sky's the limit. You know, with the way things have been going the last few months or so, I've been able to teach myself how to edit videos. I've learned a lot of things on the fly, and I feel very confident about it. And I want to be able to continue giving you guys good content, talk football with you guys, and maybe we'll end up expanding, start having interviews. Maybe we can start talking to some of you guys, doing some live streams, stuff like that. But like I said, shout out to him, shout out to y'all. Thank you guys so much. But before we get into our actual content, just want to thank our sponsors. Thank you to Off the Ball Network, group of really talented guys over on that end. If you like sports, anything sports, they've got it, whether it be baseball, football, basketball, UFC, horse racing, pretty much anything you could possibly think of. They have their main page with a bunch of other content creators with their pages linked as well. We'll leave a link to their channel in the description. As well as we want to thank BetUS for being one of our sponsors as well, man. One of the oldest sports books on the market, man. They have all of your gambling needs. Like I said, you can gamble for baseball, football, pretty much all of the major sports. They've gotten you taken care of. We'll have a link in the description for some free bets, or there's some kind of promotion we have going on right now with them. Check them out. And also, if you are experiencing issues with gambling problems, you have an addiction, they can also help you get that sorted out as well. So thank you to BetUS. Thanks to Off the Ball Network, and let's get into the video. So today we're going to be talking about EA College Football 25. But you know what? Before we even get into that, let's kind of backtrack a little bit. 11 years ago, the date is July 9th, 2013. Why that date is so important? Well, that's the last time an NCAA college football game released on the consoles. NCAA College Football 14 with Denard Robinson on the cover, released on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and so on. That's the last time we had got a real college football game. Now, if we're just talking about that game, man, NCAA 14, obviously, a lot of people think it was kind of going downhill. In my opinion, I really enjoyed it. I put a lot of time, a lot of hours into that game, put a lot of Road to Glory time in, Dynasty, things like that. And it seemed like it was either going to make or break. But I mean, it was just a game that came out every year. And I think what people liked about college football at the time was that it was different than Madden. It stood out. Like, whether they used the same engine or not, like, college football just had a different vibe. And me personally, like, I liked Madden growing up, but I just always enjoyed playing college football better. NCAA 14 had all of the main features and staples that we loved, whether it be Dynasty, they had Road to Glory, they had Team Builder, they had Ultimate Team, Mascot Mashup, all of those things that we loved so very much and dearly. And, well, shortly thereafter, they had a lawsuit with the NCAA. Players wanted to get paid for their likenesses, so for over a decade or so, we haven't had a college football game come out. And that's, for the people who love college football video games, their only option was either to go with NCAA 14 or they were going to have to go with older options, 13, 12, or those are really good games as well, 11, 10. It's a bigger market, and I think we talked about it for so long. We just wanted EA to finally get it together. But they had to settle the legal things and things of that nature to where this could even be possible. Because, I mean, I speak with a lot of other college football fans when, like, yes, it is good to have player likeness in the game. Like, you want to be able to play with your favorite players and yada yada. But at the same time, like, a lot of us didn't really even care. We just wanted a college football game. Because there are plenty of great content creators and talented people out there that make rosters. For all of the years that NCAA 14 was just the last game being made, you had tons of guys making and dedicating themselves to making updated rosters each and every year to where people could still go online, download active rosters, and still be able to play with current players in a game that may not have been as recent. But that's going to lead me into this other conversation. So, what was this, about 3-4 years ago? I think EA had kind of announced that, they were going to bring a game back, and obviously it got postponed quite a bit in between time. Well, some talented guys ended up taking NCAA 14 and modding it, being labeled as College Football Revamped. College Football Revamped, like I said before, is a modded version of NCAA 14. This was a lifesaver for so many people that just wanted to play a current college football game. Revamped had new presentations, like new score bugs, like intro stuff like that, loading screens. They had implemented a playoff tool that I think you had to use PC to be able to implement and download and put into your game, to where you could have the college football playoff in your game. They were updating rosters once a year, right before the race. I think like in August, September, right when the season's starting, they would upload a new roster file for you to download and put on your console, as well as every so often they would have new updates, whether it be like with issues with the game, maybe glitches. They were updating rosters, helmets, jerseys, stadiums. There were teams that weren't originally in NCAA 14 that they pretty much would take maybe lesser or not as popular teams, like say like an Idaho or a UConn or UMass, and they were taking them out and implementing these new teams, well, like Coastal Carolina, Appalachian State, and so on. And it was awesome, man, and it still is awesome. The fact that they were so talented to be able to make a game that was over 10 years old and be able to get some relevance still out of it, man. Like, so many people were buying modded consoles just to where they could be able to play this game and be able to feel like they're somewhat in the time period they are. Because it is a little lackluster, not lackluster, but not as immersive when you're playing NCAA 14, and yet you have updated rosters, but your jerseys are not updated and the conferences are old, and they're hard to be immersed. But at least with College Football Revamped, they would have put a modern spin on it, have updated rosters, jerseys, all that good stuff. And man, it was money well spent for myself. I had ended up getting a modded PS3, and it's fun. I prefer playing on the 360. For an older console, they still hold up really good, and the graphics really aren't that bad. I find that they look a lot better on PC, but I haven't personally played on PC. But for the players that just wanted to play a modern college football game, like, it has sufficed for sure. Now, if we're gonna get into college football 25, man, like, where do we go from here, man? Like, we've waited so long, and it feels like every time that we would get groundbreaking news, they were pushing the game off, or it's not here yet, or it's not here yet. And a while back when they said, yeah, it's going to be dropping in the summer of 24, we're all like, man, they're going to push it to 25, 26. Or is this game even going to come out? And recently, if you guys didn't know, they ended up having a Twitter page, or X page, I guess you'd call it, for EA College. I want to say EA College Sports. Yeah, pretty much a college football page, which, one, that's a big deal, because now it's like, okay, y'all are really doing something. But then we had a trailer come out. Now, although it didn't really show any gameplay, it did okay. Now they're really putting money into it, because they were supposed to have an ad for the Super Bowl that was supposed to come out apparently, and it didn't. But like I said, not that long after they dropped the trailer, and it was exciting. The fact that we've seen a college football, I don't even remember the trailer for NCAA 14. It's been so long ago. But we got a trailer. It shows some renderings of uniforms. I'm not sure if like the stadiums and things like that are like in game, or if that's just like real life pictures, images, stuff like that. But a lot of people are questioning, the number one question I feel like a lot of people are questioning, which I was questioning as well, is this going to be a Madden reskin? Now, if you guys didn't know, Madden runs on the Frostbite engine. It's been running on Frostbite engine for as long as I can remember. College Football 25 will be running on Frostbite engine. Yes. But it's not, like, from my sources, Matt Brown and all kinds of other people, it's not going to be a reskin. Like, they literally went to these universities and got thousands upon thousands of images of the stadiums. They get all the crowd noises. They went to all these games, and they're getting like all the traditional things they do, whether it be entrances and theme music. And then like in certain points of the game, they've gotten audio for those specific times in the game, whether it be like fourth down or like in the red zone or at the goal line, stuff like that. Like they're taking their time, and we thought it was going to come out last year. They put it off until summer, but it seems like EA realizes that this is a make or break for them, and they're really sparing no expense to make sure that they are going to hit all possible checkpoints to be able to make this game stand out from anything that 14 even was or could have been. Man, they've already confirmed they have all 134 FBS teams confirmed to be in the game. All FBS colleges have opted in, so that is good. What a lot of people are concerned about is that they want FCS teams in. And although FCS teams won't be in the game at launch, it is said that there may be a DLC that will drop later on, maybe this year or early next year, that will include some of these FCS teams, I would assume, like Montana, North Dakota State, South Dakota State. A lot of these FCS teams that people want to play with, myself personally, because it would be cool to run like a Road to Glory with an FCS team and run the table and maybe try to import to Madden and get drafted, just like how we did back in the day with Road to Glory. And speaking about Road to Glory is going to be coming back. The Dynasty is going to be coming back. Unfortunately, Ultimate Team is going to be back into this game. Look, you gotta take some wins and some losses. So yeah, Ultimate Team will be back, but I think a lot of people were most excited to make sure Road to Glory was gonna be back. Myself, that's my favorite game feature, as well as Dynasty, which I got into Dynasty a lot later, probably in the last couple of years or so. I just got burnt out on Road to Glory, and I started playing Dynasty. It is tedious, but it is fun being able to recruit players and do all these things and whatnot. But new features in the game. You like I said, you still have Dynasty, but going into Dynasty, you're getting NIL in this game, which I don't know how that's going to work. I feel like it's going to be like a Madden Dynasty trying to manage the salary cap, stuff like that. You've got Transfer Portal in the game. Dude, that's going to be wild. Like, I wonder how they're going to, like, if they have limits on how many times you can get, like, transferred to other schools. Like how you can get compensation for your player, or like if you're playing Dynasty, how you can compensate players based on how they're coming out of college, or you got guys transferring in. It's definitely gonna be interesting to say the least. But like I said, the images, and it feels like everything, they want it to be as immersive and personal as possible. Now, if we're talking about like the athletes in the game, they're all gonna have players with their likenesses in the game. Over 10,000 D1 athletes have opted into the game. If you guys didn't know, people are always wondering, like, What's the payout like? What are these players going to get for the game? So supposedly there's a $600 payout for opting into the game, and then you get a free copy of the game as well. Which honestly, like if I was a D1 athlete, I wouldn't even care about the payout. I would just take the free copy of the game just to say I'm in it and I can get a free copy. I'm cool with that. And a lot of players, most players are going to opt in. Now, if you're watching this now, then you already know that Arch Manning opted out of being in the game because he wants to focus on football. But at the end of the day, like, I don't think that it's really a distraction. All you're doing is just opting in, and you're getting a free $600, and you're getting a free copy of the game. But I guess he figured, I don't know if Arch is that guy to play video games. He seems like he's just kind of like just football, class football, whatever. But like I said, they have over 10K athletes already opted into the game. Dude, the cool thing about this game is they've already confirmed like a lot of the voices that are going to be in this game, and it's a lot more voices and personalities than what NCAA 14 and some of the other games have. So if I'm just going to go down the list, these are confirmed like analysts, announcers, commentary that are all going to be in College Football 25. You got Chris Fowler, you got Kurt Herbstreit, you got Reese Davis, Kevin Connors, Jesse Palmer, Desmond Howard, and David Polak. Dude, that's going to be awesome. And they did confirm also they're going to have College Game Day in this game. That's awesome. Like, especially if they can recreate anything close to how it is in real life, the immersion is going to be real. And you're going to have all these great commentators and things like that. I wish they would have Erin Andrews. Obviously, I know she's not with ESPN anymore. I think she's with Fox Sports nowadays. She would have been a really good addition to this game. Let's see. FCS DLC. Oh, and also the college football, obviously we didn't get any gameplay with the trailer. A lot of people just want to see gameplay. We've gotten some images, so I think a lot of the people want to get images. They want to get gameplay. They want to see how this game looks. Is it going to play smooth? Is it going to be glitchy like Madden? According to their X page, EA College Football, they're looking at having a full reveal in May. Pretty much, I guess they're going to start leaking out all the gameplay, all the images, all of the information that we've been asking about that we haven't been given yet. It's looking like that is going to be relayed to us then. So it looks like, what is it? I've gone on Microsoft Store trying to pre-order it. It's not available to pre-order yet. I've seen a bunch of guys in some of the college football groups I'm in. They've already gone into GameStop and pre-ordered their physical copies. I have an Xbox Series S, so it's all digital. I wouldn't have minded to get a physical copy, but I'm okay with that. As soon as it is available for pre-order, I ain't going to pre-order it. Now, if we're going to get into this like cover, a lot of people are saying, oh, you need to put like a person from this past season, or you need to pick this specific person. What I would love them to do is take every Heisman winner since 2014, pretty much ever since 2013, and pretty much have a Heisman mashup on the cover. Whether it be like Johnny Manziel, freaking Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Joe Burrow, Caleb Williams, like all these guys. Whether it be like how Madden would have like the Tom Brady, like the GOAT edition or like the deluxe edition. Maybe you could have like the GOAT edition be like Nick Saban as like the ultimate deluxe edition. You have like a Heisman with all the Heisman guys, and then maybe like for the standard, you could pick a couple really good up-and-coming players coming into this year, and you could put them on the cover as well. At the end of the day, like, it doesn't really matter to me because obviously I'm getting a digital copy. But I would love to see them continue to just be creative and get outside the box and really just give us the best game they can. I don't expect it to be 100% perfect. Now, I expect it to be pretty dang good to say that we've been getting held off of this for so long and it got pushed back a few times. You're going to have to work at it. But if you get a formula and it works, just tweak it. Don't take away features that people like with Madden where they take away key features and they don't take care of the things we ask them to. It took them forever to even do anything with franchise mode in Madden, and it still has bugs. It took them like 3 years to update the to get more trade slots and draft picks and stuff like that in a franchise. Superstar mode or what, fan of the franchise, whatever it's called, that's a joke. So I'm really hoping that EA continues to make college football like how it used to be, like how it was different than Madden. It wasn't the same game, completely different vibe, and I really hope they knock it out of the park, because if EA does good here and they knock it out of the park, maybe it will give them that much more motivation to put the same level of work and just determination into Madden, maybe they'll finally fix Madden. I don't know. But I feel like every year I get Madden, I hadn't gotten it a couple years, but I got 24 recently because I wanted to do franchise and some other things, and I'm already just don't even want to play it, to be honest with you. I don't play it online. I play a lot of like franchise, dynasty, superstar mode, stuff like that. That's just my style. But I'm very confident in what they're doing, and I like the fact that they're taking their time. They're making this game immersive. They're listening to the fans, and they're giving us what we've been asking for since this game hasn't come out since right after I graduated high school. It's been almost 11 years to the day that we got NCAA Football 14. EA, if you watch this video, please continue to listen to us. We don't know everything, but please, if we're disgruntled about something, please just listen. Just hear us out. Like, we will buy the game. But if you want us to continue to buy the game and continue to give money to your product and you making product, we really would appreciate if y'all just hear us out, whether it be bugs, glitches, new features, things to be fixed, stuff like that. But yeah, guys, this is our lineage of college football. College Football 25, man, I gave y'all a bunch of new updates, bunch of information. It is going to be dropping this summer. We're going to get a full reveal in May as of their Twitter page. But, man, it's been a really good episode. Once again, guys, I thank you. Thank you for all the support. If you haven't already, don't forget to like this video. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a beat, new shorts, videos, posts, anything like that. And once again, thank you, Cam, for all of your hard work, dedication, and getting us this far. Like I said, guys, keep Cam in your prayers. Show him some love in the comments below. Tell him thank you for all the hard work and dedication he's shown. But as for today's episode, this is Brandon with the Football Frame of Mind podcast, signing off, and you guys have a great day.